see what wants to come out today. Just one more. Sorry, two more. Whoa. Okay. Someone you know is obsessed with you. I'm going to find out why they're obsessed, but what I'm getting from these three cards is that someone did not expect you to walk away, block them, or have nothing to do with them. Okay, this person thinks they can have anyone do anything and be anything. They thought that they got you in the palm of their hands. Okay, that's what I've got. I feel they're totally obsessed, because as far I just really get this energy from these cards today that as far as they were concerned, they could have anyone, and anyone who is with them was lucky to be with them. But you completely trampled on their parade, okay? Or what's it on their bonfire, you know what word I mean. So I'm going to look at that, but they're obsessed now. They want to come back in, okay? They are watching you like a hawk, honestly. This person is all over either your social media, they could have set up fake accounts if you've got them blocked everywhere, or they're talking to people, but they are obsessed with what you're doing because they have such a high opinion of themselves. They literally thought that they could do anything to you and you would just take it, and you said, no, I'm not doing it. Wow, this is pretty strong energy today. So I'm going to get this tarot deck. Actually, use my Rider-Waite one. I want to see I just want to see what their thoughts and feelings are, their environment, why they're obsessed, what they're going to do. You know, just have a bit of a deep dive into this. So I hope you're all well, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever time of day it is, and thanks so much for coming back. If you'd like a reading, if you just click on the title of this video, it's all in the description box, and also the free relationship report. And if you like this content, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, liking and hitting that notification bell thing, as I always call it. All right then, so we've got someone who's well obsessed with you. Yeah, they're really restless, you know. I don't know if they're genuinely emotionally missing you. I'm going to say that. It's like a bad loser. You know, when somebody loses, okay, even if they didn't want the prize, they don't like to lose. So they're dead restless without you. All right. This could have been someone who used, I wouldn't say it, almost like maybe they were just a player. All right, they couldn't just stick with one person. All right, but I will say this, they did not expect you to do what you've done. They would almost expect you to stay at home. Just an example of the energy whilst they went out doing whatever they were doing. But the moment, you know, you tried to do anything, they would ruin all the occasions. If you were going out with your friends, there'd be just like some really massive either argument, or they'd be texting you every 10 minutes when you were out. But they didn't treat you with the same respect, and you have just literally a devil energy in them. Because they're watching you though, they're watching you. But I think you know this. Okay, they like to be in the spotlight. Right, let's get some more. Yeah, they do. I knew that card would come out, King of Wands. That's the energy of this, but in a negative. Okay, you can read it either, you know, positive, negative, or just an excess of somebody's, you know, energy. All right, yeah, they don't like it. They're looking back at the past thinking, whoa. Very, very much thought they got you in the palm of their hands. and that you wouldn't do anything, that you just wouldn't do anything. Yeah, because in the past, right, I don't think they gave you any closure. All right, I think that they... Yeah, just going back to that, if you were going out or going on holiday with... I just get some of you wouldn't have even dared plan to go on holiday with any friends because you just knew the grief you'd get. They just wouldn't leave you alone. Okay, they just wouldn't leave you alone. A bit of a control freak. But you have lit a fire under them. They don't want to lose, okay? But in the past, they weren't willing to sacrifice anything for you. It was you that made a lot of the sacrifices. You waited around for this person, I'm hearing, okay? And the moment anything went wrong for them, they went into pity party mode, okay? But you have really pissed on this person's bonfire, as we say in the UK. Yeah, right. Okay, one more, please. Oh, I knew that had come out. Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're going to come back in. They're going to attempt to come back in. At some point. Let me clarify that. Are they actually bringing anything truthful in, or is it just love bombing? What are they doing? Oh, this is a funny energy. It's almost as if they're coming in to see, or they're going to make contact. It's like a Hoover, with some types of relationships where this happens. You get no closure, you're left hanging around, you've sacrificed everything. And then just when you literally pull up the drawbridge to your life, and then they find out you're doing okay, or you just don't give a damn, really. They then come back in to see if it's worth investing their time in you again. Okay? I think somebody will come back in and try and love bomb you. They will not want to discuss the past because in their eyes they haven't done anything wrong. But they will just come in with a lot of platitudes. I love you, I miss you, and all of that kind of stuff. But I feel the ulterior motive is they don't want to let you go. Like I say, it is that energy. It's that playground energy. It is that energy of somebody who doesn't need all the toys. And as soon as somebody takes one of their toys that they've discarded in their toy box and they're not interested in anymore, they want it back. That's what this is about today. That's what this is about today. I wonder what they'd say to you. Let's see what the love bombing. I think they're going to be love bombing you. Honestly, I really do. I do. Let's see what they'd say. Let's see what they'd say. I wish things could be different. I wish I could take my words back. Then I'm going to clarify this and see what they really mean. Okay. I hide behind material things, yeah. Yeah, they do. Bright, shiny object. Okay, let's get this tarot deck out. I wish I think I had. Yeah, it is. It's like that. It's almost like they saw you as a possession at some point. And I know that's not a very nice thing to hear, but I think they're like that with everybody. It's just the way they roll. It's just the way they roll. That's the core of their being, I just heard. Why do they wish things could be different? It's like they just want... What I feel is they wish things could be different because they just want to almost repeat the cycle again. Okay? This person likes to be right. Okay, they think they're better in whatever element in your relationship. They thought they were better. They thought they were more qualified at something. They thought they had more skills, more wherefore, you know. They just thought they were better. Okay? And what this has done is it's dented their ego. Okay, I don't know, dented their ego, or because you have done better without them, then they look at themselves and think, why? But they don't look at themselves. That was a really weird way of describing it, wasn't it? But they just want to come in and repeat the cycle again. What words? What do they really mean when they say they want to take back their words? I want to know what they really mean. What do they really mean? Yeah, they wish they'd not walked away. Okay. I think they wish that they could take back their words as well, because out of all of this you found some real strength here. I mean, you've really, really had to become very strong, okay? And you fulfilled yourself how can I say this? You fulfilled yourself with yourself, okay? They wish they could take back their words because they've seen you grow and that you've just walked away from this, like with 2 fingers up in the air, okay? And also specifically if you're doing well in your job, your career, or I know you could have come into some money, but there's something on a financial, physical level that you are now excelling at. And that makes them obsessed, okay? They don't like anybody else to be doing better than them. They think they are the best at their job, they're best in their love life, the best lover, the best cook. You know, they just think they are the, head honcho at everything, right? But like I said, they're watching you and they've seen what you're doing and they are so obsessed. They thought, you wouldn't find the strength to get up off the floor almost, slam that door, chuck whatever you've got, this is a metaphorical energy, into a bag and say, I'm not doing this anymore. And you never came back. They cannot work that out for hell of them. They really can't. They really, really can't. Why are they hiding behind material things? Yeah. They're disappointed. They're sad. If you only wanted to know one thing about this energy today, right? They are heartbroken because they perceive you to have got one over them. Okay, now I don't feel that that's why you did this at all. I feel that you took your power back, quite rightly so, as any human being would. And I don't feel that you did this to break their heart. I feel it was the other way around. I feel that you did all of this and this has all happened because you realised what was going on here. Okay? Their heartbreak is to do with the fact that you were able to walk away, get some strength, even though you didn't know possibly what you were going to do, where you were going, or where life was taking you. And you really have worked very, very hard on yourself so that at points now, if you're not quite there, you will be self-sufficient. They never thought that would happen because everything that went wrong in your relationship, they blamed you for. But it wasn't you. It was them. That's why they're heartbroken. The reason they're hiding behind material things is because I think that's all they're really concerned about. Like I say, I feel they're going to come back in. I think they're going to love bomb you. I think for some you've been waiting for this, almost sensing that this is going to happen, that they will be back. It's like specifically Some of you have sensed that you knew that once they realised you got yourself on your feet, you might have got a new job, you could have had a promotion, but there's something that's got you back on your feet again, right? And they know this, and you knew. Okay, I can almost hear someone saying to you back in the day that I can have anyone I want. I can have anyone I want. They thought that they got you there, okay, but they haven't. They're totally obsessed. Okay, let's see what's going on in their environment. So dig up a little bit more. I think for whoever this is for today, this is positive for you. Heating up, yeah, but it's heating up. Oh, they want a meeting with you. Yep, there we go. They want to talk to you about their regret and loneliness without you. In their environment now, they are disappointed with whatever's going down there. They've gone to a third party, they're not happy, they're lonely, they're regretting it, they want to meet up with you. They're going to come in, I knew it, love bomb, they're going to come in and say that you are their only true love, which in other readings, other cards, would be beautiful. It would be absolutely beautiful. But I always say this, excuse me, if this is my reading, I'd be like, oh right, okay, so that's just something to say to get back in my good books. Because they want, I just feel they want what you've got. Or they don't want you to have it, but they don't want to give you anything. Alright? Unexpected. They're going to say that they've had a transformation and that they regret what they've done and that they have changed. Okay, that is the line of conversation I can hear coming in. Okay. Let's see what else we've got in the environment, please. Anything else going on? Female energy. Okay, there's a problem with the female energy in their environment. Either somebody they thought it was going to work out with, or on the negative side of this, it could be a female who's too controlling, too powerful, or too smothering. But there is a female energy that is causing them issues. I would say with this particular card that they have possibly met their match with somebody. Okay? There's somebody female who is wielding more power than they are. Alright? I think they thought they were going for a comfortable ride somewhere, but it's actually, it's not working out. I think the passion's fizzled out. I can hear passion's fizzled out. It's not growing anymore. Okay, it's not working out. Anything else in the environment, please? Yeah, I tell you what, going back to earlier, I feel what is affecting their environment is that they have been hearing about what you're doing. They've been getting messages, somebody's been telling them, or they've been finding out. Okay? This, I think, also is causing a little bit of friction between them and this other person, whoever it is. Okay? That there's a lot of friction there. There's a lot of friction there, and I'm also hearing social media is a problem. Social media is a problem. Someone's been talking too much. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of arguing. 7 of Wands, yeah. Your person's really on the defensive where they are at the moment. It's almost like two people have clashed in that environment. There are two people going hell for leather at each other. Nobody's backing down. Nobody's agreeing. Your person likes to have the upper hand. Like I said, I did feel earlier they think they're above everybody else, and they're used to being able to almost fight everybody off, and they will defend their beliefs and opinions even if they're wrong. But this time they haven't got the upper hand, and there's just a continual battle going on. I think that's what they'd like to tell you about. Okay, that's what they'd like to tell you about. Let's just get these out. Just want to clarify that one card, please. Yeah. Victim mode. Victim mode, financial problems. Somebody's spending more money than they've got here. Okay. Yeah, someone's spending more money than they've got, but I think one of the fights going on in their environment is, I think this other person your person's connected into has also heard how well you're doing, or that. Honestly, I'm going to say this today. I think your person might have said that you were the problem in the relationship, which doesn't surprise me with this sort of energy. You know, absolute pack of lies, as we know. But they would have said that you were the problem in the relationship and told this other person all these things about you, that you didn't do this and everything didn't work because of you, and a whole load of absolute bullshit. But they did that so that I'm getting new supply here, to be honest, that the new supply would believe them, okay? But because it's come to light and everybody knows, and people like the words on the street, as they say, that you're doing a lot better without them, okay, this is causing problems in their relationship. It's causing problems because your person's energy's changed, because I feel that they're sulking and that they're in a pity party because they're obsessing over what you're doing, and this other person can feel it, okay? This other person can feel it. I will say one thing to you today, that you are causing many an argument in somebody's house, okay? That's just come. You are causing many an argument in somebody's house, alright? So they are going to come back in. I'll get some advice for you, although, to be honest, if this is your reading today and any of it resonates, I think you know probably what you're going to do. But let's just see what will happen in the current energy. If this person comes in. Oops, daisy. What will happen? What is the outcome, please? Control. 4 Pentacles. I told you, the toy box. It's not really going to change. If you were controlled in the past, the energy is coming into the future. If you were that person where they wanted to know what you were doing, where you were going, what you were spending, or you go out for a night out and, half an hour later they're texting you, you just felt absolutely hemmed in by this person. That's the energy they're going to bring in, okay? At the moment, in today's energy, or whenever you find this reading, the same level of control and obsession is going to be there, but the energy they are bringing in is obsessed. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you breathe, okay? They don't want to let you be you, but they don't want to let you go, all right? So they will, I feel, bring in this domineering energy, and they will hold on for as long as possible. Okay, they will hold on for as long as possible. If they were stingy in the past, they're bringing that energy back in. If they were emotionally avoidant in the past, they're bringing that energy back in. They're not going to open up. Okay, it's still all going to be theirs, like you. I'm sorry, maybe this is a bit blunt today, but I honestly feel that if this is for you today, I just think you're over it. I just think you're over it. I think it's just a message really from Spirit, bringing it in, and also to say to you, you've done so well. You should be, I don't know if anyone's told you today, but I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, okay? And I just don't think you're ever going to let anybody put you back in the toy box again. Okay, so it is a positive reading. It's positive for you, and I like this energy for you. It lifts me up. It makes me feel really, wow, that is amazing. So, there we go. Let's just have a look at the bottom of the deck. I don't know why I want to do that. Yeah, message coming in. Friendly message. Impulsive, out of the blue. As if nothing's happened. But the unexpected, Ten of Swords, okay, it'll just be the same as it was before. Okay, you know, but for me reading this, you saw the light. You know, they literally left you with all those swords in your back without anything. You know, while they literally did just swan off into the sunset. You reached out for them to help you, and they just left you. They just left you. So, very positive for you though. Very positive for you. But they are obsessed. They are watching you, and they are coming back. So, speak to you soon. Bye.